Making the walk for his 11th UFC appearance is Nikita Krylov, 25-6, the professional record in DC. This guy fights like he is double parked outside.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be in there very long. He has the fastest head kick knockout in UFC history when he knocked out Walt Harris in 25 seconds from a head kick. And like you said, John, hey, it's kill or be killed. In 31 fights, this dude's never gone the distance, and he's only been to the third round one time. So he's in there to try to get it done and get it done quickly. He came back to the UFC, got a takedown early, lost his last fight, but he's looking to get revenge against Krılov-Sen Pryu tonight.
Yeah, he has a very well-rounded style. He's got a background in Kyokushin karate, has a very good Muay Thai base as well. Like if you see his style, it's kind of a combination of those traditional martial arts movements along with Muay Thai, good takedown defense, and I guarantee you he's not going to want to go to the ground with Krılov-Sen Pryu after getting Von Flue choked like that.
Right.
That, I think this fight, in his advantage, the best place for it to take place would be standing up.
A lot of volume from Krylov. DC mentioned the head kicks. That's a huge weapon in his arsenal. And this is part of his second UFC stint. So he left the UFC after a fight with Misha Cirkunov in December of 2016. Won 4 in a row in Russia and his native Ukraine. Returned less than 2 years later. Fought Jan Blachowicz last September. And tonight he has earned this rematch with Krılov-Sen Pryu. They fought back at UFC 171. And Nikita Krylov trying to move to 10-3 overall as a light heavyweight in mixed martial arts and make it 5 wins in his last 6. He is a slight betting favorite to do just that here tonight. So here is the former Tennessee Volunteer football player, Krılov-Sen Pryu, number 12 in the world at present. Made his UFC debut back in 2013. No 205er has been more active since. And Joe, you were there, of course, for his 3rd UFC fight when he submitted this opponent, Nikita Krylov, with that patented Von Flue choke.
Yeah, we might need to name that choke the OSP. I mean, it really is. He's the guy who's got it 3 times inside the octagon, more than anybody ever. And it's one of those things where he gets to that position where guys try to grab a hold of his neck, and he puts him to sleep with that choke. It's a very deceptive choke. You see him there getting that on Krylov. He's got great power, fantastic power, particularly on his left side. His left kick and his left hook are outstanding, and he's fought legends. He's fought Shogun. He fought John Jones. He submitted Tyson Pedro. He's knocked out really tough fighters. He's knocked out Shogun. He's a real contender, and he's a dangerous man.
Yeah, he's very dangerous. As you said, John, activity has been his calling card. But he said he's kind of wanting to slow it down a little bit as he's getting older. He said now 2 fights a year may be exactly what he needs, because before 4 was a little bit too much. He feels that by slowing down, he may progress forward because he'll allow his body to recover, allow his mind to reset. Before, if you're fighting 4 times a year, you're constantly in training camp. He believes that this break after his last fight, 6 months, which is unheard of for him, will only benefit him.
And we talk a lot about the schedule, the strength of schedule, but how about the fact that he's tied for 2nd all-time in terms of finishes in what has long been the UFC's glamour division? 9 of his 11 wins have come by finish. He acknowledged that Krylov can crack the game plan for St. Pryu to put Krylov on his back tonight. But he also said, I got to touch him to make that happen. We'll see how it goes early on tonight in this much-anticipated rematch between Krılov-Sen Pryu and Nikita Krylov. All right, tonight's Tale of the Tape is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Krılov-Sen Pryu, 36 years old. Nikita Krylov is 27. OSP slightly taller by ½ an inch. Both fighters successfully making weight. St. Pryu will have a 2.5 inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia, for UFC 236, Holloway versus Poirier 2. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Kyokushin karate fighter, holding a professional record, 25 wins, 6 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Donetsk, Ukraine, Nikita the Miner Krylov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 23 wins, 12 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 and 1/2 inches tall, weighing in at 206 pounds. Fighting out of Knoxville, Tennessee, St. Prue. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Blake Grice.
Blake Grice, our referee for this pay-per-view opener. Brittany Palmer draws the round 1 card assignment. Thank you, Brittany. Brooklyn, Vanessa, all on hand here tonight. These fighter odds brought to you by Poker Stars. Pound for pound, the greatest online poker experience in the world. Take on the best to win millions of prizes every day on Poker Stars. St. Prue, slight dog, plus 115. Nikita Krylov, the favorite, at minus 135. Tonight's fight clock is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
Watch the fingers in his eyes, please. Thank you.
Vince expected a big blitz from Krylov, but if he didn't get the finish he's looking for, he couldn't be able to walk him down.
Krylov's striking was very sharp right off the bat. He landed a good right hand on Ovens, and Ovens gets the takedown. Very nice.
That was real good timing by St. Prue. Krylov doing a good job of trying to get back to his feet.
Krylov went to grab the neck again the same way. Look, he's doing it again. You got to be very careful to hold that position if he gets the side control.
St. Prue taking advice from Eric Turner there, right below him.
Krylov's looking for a guillotine here.
He's got to be careful because Ovens is trying to hook his foot, circle him back to his back.
Ovens has his hands connected. Let him go.
Nemiroff, bold character since 1872. 14 career wins by submission for Nikita Krylov. Staying committed to this choke here.
Well, he's got to feed his hips to Ovens if he's going to finish this. This is a better position for him. Yep.
This is good.
He's got to push his hips
against the cage.
Yep, got to push his hips into Ovens.
Krylov's last fight against Jan Blachowicz, just the 6th time he had ever seen a second round in 31 pro fights. Another takedown for St. Prue.
Oh, Krylov's doing a good job of shoving his head down towards his legs to get back to his feet, though. Ovens is doing a good job of getting takedowns. But Krylov is really, really stuffing the head right away.
Their first fight lasted just 89 seconds.
Interesting. Krylov trying to take Ovens down now.
Oh, nice whizzer kick.
Turns out to be a bad idea.
Yep, good whizzer kick by Ovens St. Prue. Whizzer is the overhook on the underhook side. Kick the hips inside and you roll them to the hip. Nice job by St. Prue.
Good angles on those elbows from the Ukrainian Nikita Krylov. And unofficially, DC, somewhat surprisingly, 3 takedowns landed for Ovens St. Prue, already a personal best in the UFC.
You could tell that he wanted to wrestle.
Full mount here. Big elbow by Ovens St. Prue.
St. Prue with a lot of support in the building here tonight. Under 90 seconds now to go in the round.
Krylov escapes. St. Prue decided to not try to take his back. Oh, good knees there by Krylov. Oh, good right hand by by Krylov.
Krylov's bringing it.
He knows no other way.
But again, John, look at how heavy Ovince is breathing now. Yep. All that wrestling. Now he's already breathing heavy. For real early in the fight. Should not have his mouth open, breathing already.
And his legs are very close together. It's like his legs are gassed out as well. Like he's not standing in a very good defensive position. When your legs are very close together like that, it's very hard to separate and move quickly.
Yes.
You're good right here. It's also just kind of a sign to your opponent you're taking a break.
Yes, exactly. Get back against the side of the octagon, not trying to change the position, just accepting, which in all actuality is a very bad position. You should not be back against the fence getting kneed and beat on. It does not look good to the judges.
I think he just wants to catch a break, try to gather up some oxygen. Krylov tried that high kick from the separation.
Tonight's Corner Canvas brought to you by Body Armor. Make the switch to Body Armor, the official sports drink of UFC. More natural, better sports drink. Grab one today at Speedway.
I need some level changes into 7. Look at me!
Yes.
Sit back. Good. You ain't tired. You don't get tired. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
And push the pace. Look, you're doing a great job on the takedowns. Just don't squeeze the whole time, right?
Yes.
What are we going to do this round? Level changes into the 7.
Deep breath.
You understand? Slow everything down now. Slow everything down. Slow everything down. Everything good?
Yep.
Arms good?
Yep.
Hands up. He thinks you're going to be tired.
Here we see Ovince St. Preux with the takedown. And here's another one. Beautiful trip on the outside. Now here's Krylov with a right hand. Kick to the body. A beautiful right hand there that really connected on the chin. Ovince St. Preux exhausted in between rounds, and he's getting up, and he literally looks wobbly.
Different visual on the other side. Nikita Krylov bouncing around, ready to go here for round 2.
Fight.
He just got a full-on massage. He should feel pretty good. Did you see that?
Yeah.
They massage his legs, massage his shoulders. That's what you see with a lot of the Russian wrestlers. The coaches massage them in between rounds.
You gotta let Bob Cook know, DC.
I know, right?
Good kick to the body there by Krylov. Krylov striking looks very smooth tonight. Light on his feet. And again, as we were talking about, he's got a combination of that Kyokushin style with more. Oh, beautiful right hand. That woke Ovince up.
Yep.
Pull him away. Take it down.
But we've seen Ovince St. Preux in this situation before where it looked like he was losing against Corey Anderson, and he landed a beautiful high kick to finish the fight. So you never can worry too much about Ovince's cardio. As his coach said in the corner, you don't get tired, just keep fighting.
And he now has Jason King, who is Lockhart certified, handling his nutrition. He came in leaner for his next fight. Still a big cut, though, for St. Preux.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, he looks much bigger than Nikita. That might be part of the problem here. I mean, certainly an advantage once he gets on top, but the struggle to get to that position is draining. Look at this. Nikita takes him down. Wow.
Oh, and the mount.
Full mount. That's crazy.
St. Preux gives up the back here.
Oh, no. Nikita's got his back. He's got the hooks in.
He's a little high. He's got to get his hips back a little bit. Look at that. He's going to fall over the top. He's got to get his hips back.
Krylov's got an outstanding rear naked choke. We'll see if he can find an opening.
Guys always ride so high. You don't do that unless you're like a great armbar person. That way, if you're falling off, you can attack the arm. Krylov is not going to attack the arm, so he needs to try to slide his hips back towards Ovince's legs.
Ooh.
Watch the back of the head. Watch the back of the head.
Elbow right on the ear for Krylov. Under 3 minutes here to go, round 2.
Oh, he's got it under the chin. He might have it here. He might have it.
I mean, if he taps, you know, a lot of this could be just that tight squeeze and tight space when you're so tired.
He's on the jaw. You hear
him breathing, yes. It's starting to slide under the, it's going, it's done.
And there's the tap. Nikita Krylov exacts his revenge. And that'll get Krylov into the light heavyweight top 15. That's a huge win for the Ukrainian Nikita Krylov tonight.
Huge win and very impressive. I mean, he looked fantastic. He had St. Prue exhausted by the end of the first round. His cardio held up great. His stand-up looked sharp and smooth. And, you know, that's real revenge, right? He was submitted, and now he's submitted the man who submitted him 5 years later.
All right, let's look back at it. This fight replay is brought to you by Nemiroff, bold character since 1872.
I mean, you watch Krylov right here. He lifts, double leg takedown, hands locked, right into the mount. And now he's just beating an Ovince, waiting for the moment to slip that arm under the neck. It wasn't under initially, but he just kept squeezing and squeezing and squeezing. You hear Ovince making these sounds, gasping for air. Eventually, Krylov gets the choke, gets submission victory, gets revenge. Great job by Nikita Krylov.
So once it is official for Nikita Krylov, it'll be his 7th UFC win, 15th career win by submission, and 26th overall finish in MMA. This official decision brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. Catch all the action with Metro by T-Mobile. Get knockout coverage on a network that rivals the big guys for way less. With that decision, we now turn it over to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Blake Price has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 30 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, Nikita the Miner Krylov.
So Nikita Krylov has now won 5 of his last 6, and that should get him a big fight maybe sometime this summer in the light